Welcome to Pagan Crafting. Today we're creating Beltane Fire Bundles using herbs, botanicals, color magic, and intention. Wrapped in brown paper, tied in raffia, and placed in little cauldrons, these bundles are a beautiful way to welcome the fire energy of Beltane and manifest fresh beginnings, passion, creativity, and growth for the season ahead. The supplies you're going to need are some mica powder or some metallic paint, additional optional roses, red twine or red ribbon. You could use some tags as well as some cotton leftover black t-shirt, some little cauldrons, optional. Not optional is paper and the raffia. Just some brown paper bag or brown wrapping paper, botanicals and herbs. I have a list of that for you and shortly what you could use to represent as I have here for the Beltane Fire Bundles. This one here I have herbs that carry energy, passion, and action. They carry heat, movement, and courage and spark. So I've given a few ideas here that represents the Beltane season. The next one I have is herbs and flowers that represent fertility, growth, and love. These bring in the lush, blooming, sensual energy of Beltane. And our last sheet, I've created 4 different combinations for you to go from. And each herb carries its own spirit, fire to ignite, and flowers to bloom. Where you can find these PDF downloads are one of two places. For Pagan Crafting, Patreon or Etsy. Patreon, you'll be able to, even as a free member, you will get notifications of each of my posts, whether they be locked or unlocked to you, depends on your membership that you choose. Free supporter, Witchling, Grimoire Club, and the Meet Me Coven Witch tier. You could also find the PDF downloads, purchasing them individually on Pagan Crafting Etsy versus Patreon. That'll be part of your monthly membership. You will get all the PDF downloads depending on your tier of choice. Thank you for joining me, and let's get back to our craft. Okay, so I'm going to make 5 different Beltane bundles. I have my little cauldrons. I'm going to be putting them. We're not going to be burning these guys. This is just what I'm going to be presenting them, giving them in. So each person I've written out their name. Let's see, my friend Lise here is getting thyme, black pepper, cinnamon, and bay leaf. And they're going through a lot of health issues. And I'm really scared for them. So I'm going to give them a little courage, strength, protection, victory, and success over the damage that's being done in their body through liver disease. So that's going to be, actually, let us do that for our first one. We're going to grab a little piece of paper here. Oh, this one has a hole in it. I want it perfect. Okay. So I'm just going to give it some fold lines so it doesn't fall out the herbs while I'm farting around. There we go. So Lise is going to get thyme. Now, thyme is for courage, strength, and resilience. Now, it's funny that I don't have any regular thyme. I have lemon thyme, but actually I got this from her acreage, and she grew this herself. So I'm loving that this is going to be used on her. So for courage, strength, and resilience, we'll go into this fire bundle. Wow, it smells so good. You can smell the lemon. Oh. Okay, our next one here is black pepper. Black pepper is going to be good for protection for her, banishing any crap that comes her way, and a little energetic push, because sometimes she's got a lot of low energy days. Our next one here is cinnamon. Now, cinnamon is fast acting. I can't even talk. Fast acting. Now, it's good for passion as well, success, and attraction. If I can bust this up, I'll let you know. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. All right. So the cinnamon is going to be, I want her to have some faster results. She's had crap problems with doctors, and she hasn't gotten the results or the care that she's needed. So actually that's a lot. So I'm going to give it a little success and a little extra love there for that one. Good for passion, which she is a passionate, amazing person considering everything she's going through. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Mark. Mark is going to have cinnamon, dandelion root, jasmine flower, and chili powder. This is going to bring success, action, passion, attraction, protection, and a fiery boost. Let's see what you got, Mike. So my first ingredient, I'm also going to use some cinnamon. Where's that broken piece? Don't need too much, really. But this is for some fast action. He's a speedy guy. He likes things done fast. I've always said he's got the warrior gene because he heals so freaking fast. It's unreal. But he has an injury to his shoulder, so I'm hoping for some success and some attraction for him, for some doctors to give him some good feedback and answers to his ailments, and for a speedy recovery. Now with this as well, this cinnamon, I really, really want to attract him a good job. He's ready to come back in the workforce due to his injury, and rocking in the cinnamon for that. Now I'm going to throw in some dandelion root here. Now you can use any part of the dandelion. You could use the flower as well. I'm out of flower. We don't have that quite yet for this season, so I'm going to add in some root. Now that is for good wishes, resilience, and some solar magic. That kid regenerates with the sun, I swear. Moonlight, he makes moon baths. He regenerates the sun. He's solar, he's water adaptable, he's elemental. This guy's so cool. Now, next one, I'm going to bring in some jasmine flower. I'm just going to sneak in a little bit of love for him. So with the jasmine flower, it's a little sensuality, it's attraction, it's some good dream energy as well. Bring things into manifestation. And he hasn't had a girlfriend in a while, so maybe a little push, maybe just a little, maybe someone come. No, I'm not about love spells. I'm not about making love spells. I'm just about bringing someone his way, and he can decide when he sees them. How about that? And now we're going to bring in some chili powder. So we're going to bring in some protection. So just a little bit, use lightly. It's going to be a strong fire boost, bring in the speed and transformation for the healing of his shoulder as well, and some killer jobs. So for him, am I out of orange? Oh no. Oh, I have a little bit of orange left. Excellent. I got enough for 2 pieces. It fell on the floor. So, attraction. I would like... Oh, there's a knot in there. I don't want to knot that up just yet. I don't know why I want to take it out, but I'm not feeling it. I didn't put it there intentionally. Okay, so attraction, good doctors, fast answers, fast healing, wicked job coming his way. So let's bring in, this works for health, money, job as well for the green, and some healing. And you know what? Instead of love, let's bring him some passion. Yeah. He's a passionate dude. Let's bring in something for the summer for him, whether it be a hobby or whether it be a love interest. Let's bring a little love his way. Let's bring a little passion his way. And I'm not getting too fancy. I could make pockets. I could. But I don't want to feel like it. I just feel like it. They're just going to be burnt. I don't need them to get too fancy. You can get as fancy as you wish when making your fire bundles. Now, this is a really cool, fun craft project you can do with friends, with your girls, the guy, I don't care, whatever. Guys are into this too. And we made these little intention fire bundles almost every year. But one year we had a kind of a Norse Viking pagan crafting 1 year event, and there was more guys, more boyfriends that came with all my girls and all my single moms club, and all us girls are pagan, which was fun. So most of the guys were not, and they were doing every craft. They had to finish every craft we had. It was so cool. And a couple of the guys, they said their favorite craft was the fire bundle. And they love the intention putting into that. And, you know, men like fire, so that's just that. They like good stuff to burn. Alrighty. So let's make this hole just a little bit bigger. And this one's for Mark, one of my best male friends. And I'm using some hemp twine, any type of twine, or you could use jute twine for this, something inexpensive, something not plastic or nylon. So everyone's going to have a little intention bundle for the new Beltane season. Okay. Now, next one here is going to be for Stevie. And now Stevie's going to have orange peel, calendula, rose, and hawthorn. I'm going to give her some solar energy, a lot of joy, some warmth, and abundance. We're going to give her love, beauty, divine feminine, and heart magical energy. My friend Stevie's looking for love. So I'm going to, whatever she wants, I would like to bring that towards her. She will choose, not me. Let's rock some orange peel here and first. So with the orange peel is kind of cool. Orange peel is some solar energy. That's where the joy and warmth come from. It will also give you the abundance needed for that type of energy. This is some happiness here in my hands. Next to kitties in a jar, I swear. I saw this little meme and it had like a little potion bottle, and the title on the potion bottle was Happiness in a Jar. It just had kitties in it. Oh my god. So cute. Need it. Take my money. Okay, the next thing here is calendula, also known as marigold. This would be for good sun energy. We're going to bring in some protection energy for her too. I want her heart to be protected. No jerkosauruses. And some calming, relaxation, peaceful energy. She's an ADHDer like myself, hence why we get along so magically. Yeah, yeah. And now we're going to bring in some rose petals. Now this stuff's awesome. This is actually my tea grade roses. I love this one. So not just for spells in my collections. Now the rose is for love, beauty, and divine feminine. So bringing in what she wants. I'm going to throw a little extra love in there. Bring in the love. And when we hang out this weekend, what I'm going to do before she burns this, I'm going to ask her to write down everything she's looking for. Right down to the finest detail of what she's looking for in a love interest and a best friend. Okay, next one here is, oh, we're getting spicy. We're going hawthorn. Woo! I just got this. I had no idea I was going to need it. Fairy magic happiness is good for fertility as well. She wants to have children. She's looking for someone that is interested in having a beautiful life with her. So this is sacred to Beltane. Hawthorn berries here. This is heart energy. This is sexuality. This is for Stevie. How many? I don't know why. I just wanted to count how many kids she'll have. I'm just going to go. What's happening here? 3 kids. Interesting. All right. We got 3 little beans in there. Some seeds. I wonder if that's going to be true. She's got a weird little image there for 3 children. Not sure if they're all hers or not, or they're adopted, or what do you call it, stepchildren as well. So we shall see what her future holds. Okay, so we are going to have absolute love for her. We're going to use the last piece of orange for attraction, for her to attract that love. And I'm going to give her passion. So let's rock in some red. I want this person to be in a good state of their mental health. She's had some interesting characters in the past that have needed some help. So I'm going to have a good mental health, a good stable head on their shoulders. And I'm going to throw in some black for protection. It's a beautiful color. It'd be nice to paint with these colors. Yeah. I think this one I will make a bit of a pocket. I put a lot in this one. Next up I have Shaylin with bay leaf, mint, chamomile, rose, and chili. This is going to bring in some love, beauty, divine feminine, sun energy, fire boost, luck, some calmness to her anxiety, abundance, vitality, and movement. So, creasing our corners again, making our little box to put it in. And let's grab some bay leaf first. Oh, that's bent. Just like her, she's weird. I like it. Okay, bay leaf. So, I would like to have anxiety-free, calm and peace. My cat's yodeling in the background. And action to live our dreams and goals. Daniel! Alrighty. Yeah, my cat yodeling in the background. She's got toys. She's got kills. She's bringing me her hunt here pretty quick. Next one is some mint. Now, mint is going to be for fresh growth, vitality, and movement. I am out of mint because it's the winter time. The winter's over. So I have to use some mint tea, which I feel good. Use what you have. And bringing in vitality, movement, action, and change. She needs a little boost of energy. She has a chronic illness, sleep deprived, and wishes to have more energy. So we're bringing that in for her. I got ginger here for other stuff too, but we're gonna bring, oh, this is jasmine flowers. Let's bring in chamomile. There we go. Now, chamomile again is going to be for calmness, abundance, and sun energy. Let's give her wake up after winter time. Bring in that solar light and abundance of joy, healing, happiness. Our next one here is rose for love, beauty, divine feminine. And we, as a family, when we use our Reiki, our healing energy, my daughter and my mother use pink. I use green, and my daughter will also use green, so she uses the colors of both of us, but she talks about a baby pink like her grandmother uses. Next up here is chili. Again, use it sparingly. Chili here is for like a boost. It's going to help speed. It's like using coffee. Give her 10 shakes. Get her butt in gear. Okay. Now, I'm going to wrap it with love. Lots and lots and lots of love. So starting off with pink. I'd like her to protect her because, you know what, she's my child. And she's dealing with a chronic illness, so I would like answers from doctors. And we're going to use that. And I put a lot in this one too, so I think I'm going to create a pocket with this one as well. I like these color combinations. Gives me ideas for painting. Alright, last one is for me, because I'd like to do one too. Something for the Beltane season. So, we're going to use lavender, rose, hawthorn, kickin, and some orange peel. For harmony, peace, gentle attraction, heart energy, soul energy, joy, and abundance. Alright, lavender, some organic tea grade. Just a little bit, because I like this stuff, so I don't want to, this is not my harvested bundle. I love squeezing it through my fingers and releasing the fragrance. Oh gosh, it smells so wonderful. Lavender is going to bring that harmony and peace and that gentle attraction. Now, I would like a little passion, a little love, a little excitement. I'm looking for a fellow artist, whether a best friend or at least there's something else cool. If not, here nor there. I have been going through a painting phase, bringing in some love here with some roses, beauty, divine, feminine. And I started painting again for the first time in 6 years. I started painting again in December 2025. So my journeys have been all about passion, creativity, fiery spirit, attraction, manifesting something cool. I'm bringing in magic into my art again through painting, and I've just been enjoying the journey. So this is going to be this piece is going to be about that, creating a creative, passionate journey through my art. And if I find someone along the way, that's cool. Next one up here is Hawthorn. Again, we're going to be kicking in here with some magic for happiness. It's going to bring in that Beltane vibe, that intensity we like to have, the sacred Beltane and heart energy. Bringing in some orange peel up next. Now the orange is for love, joy, happiness. It's going to bring in solar energy. It's going to bring that warmth that we all crave. And I would like to start selling my art again. I've been selling at least 2 pieces a month and then getting 1 commission. So it's about 3 pieces a month. I like to do 10 or more. So bringing in some attraction, some success, some divine love. And I'm going to bring in just straight up passion. Passion, passion, passion. Protecting my art so nobody steals or hacks my stuff and claims it as theirs. And I'm going to bring in some green for success. I'd like to be featured. I like to be in some people's homes and give them a sense of happiness when they look at my art. So that's going to represent making a pocket, because I got a lot of stuff in this one. TV. Alright, I got extra red, didn't I? Ah, I totally did. So now that I have all my fire bundle cauldrons made, I really like the rose idea, but I kind of like just how they're like easier to take out, and then I'm less roses and stuff by the campfire. But I'm going to color coordinate it again one more way. We're going to grab some green for Lise, we have a little bronze in there, so success mixed in with the green for healing, for her health, for her symptoms. We have pink for love for Stevie, joy and happiness. Mark, we have the bronze, the maroon bronze, kind of like an orange for attraction, for when he needs for success, to hear from the doctors, as well as going back to work. And then we have psychic calmness, purple for Shaylin, and red for passion and creativity for myself. Ooh, sounds like I haven't even used this one yet. Ooh, that's exciting. Now, I'm just going to lightly dust the flames to match each person. I love doing color coordinating, color correspondences, and all my magical workings, right down to every level, every meaning. I was going to do like all their favorite colors, but I think keeping along with what I'm wishing for them. So we got the green for Lise and Stevie. I'll be right back. Now, activating your fire bundles. Now that we have everybody decorated with their corresponding mica sparkly powder, I'm going to clear coat that with some spray clear coat. Just some, what's it called? The Krylon stuff. You could use that. Or you could use like Rust-Oleum. You can just give it a quick clear coat to hold on the mica powder for you. Now, activation. Fire, my friend. If you have a fire pit, we're going to take this out of here. We're not burning plastic. That's just to make it look cool and witchy. I think it looks that way. Anyway, we're going to take that out, throw that in the fire, hold it in your hand, set your intention, reiterate what you'd like, your deepest, darkest desires. All right. So, and then you're going to throw that into the fire, and you're going to let that release up into the universe. Now, if you're going to be burning it indoors, quick safety note, if you don't have a fire pit, use a fire-safe bowl or cauldron. And you may want to take it out of the material then. I would just use the paper and herbs, or the herbs directly on coals if you want to use coals like for your smoke smudge herbs. And you want to keep the bundles very small and loosely wrapped in the paper, and avoid any strong smoke indoors. So by a window outside is probably going to be the best if you can. And one last note, be careful of the chili powder. So keep your fate. Don't be inhaling the smudge around the chili powder burning. That's going to hurt you a lot, my friend. I hope this inspired you to create your own Beltane Fire Bundles and fill them with intentions that truly matter to you. Whether you use herbs for love, creativity, abundance, protection, and personal growth, the magic really comes from the energy and care you put into the process. Thank you so very much for crafting with me today here on Pagan Crafting. I'll see you again for more seasonal magic, witchy inspiration, and your creative ritual crafting. Blessed Beltane season.